I had a lesson and then I set the stream up and Karen helped, so it could be the sound is off or something's off. I don't know. That looks good. It looks good. I'm watching the same thing you're watching. Let's see, I have to move this slightly. Okay, I like that. All right. I don't know if you can hear me, but you can say I can't hear you and I can hear you, and then we can fix it. The microphone thing's moving, so probably can hear me. We're not really starting early, but I'm here. So normally in the month long, there would be a game or two going on now, but all the games ended an hour and 15 minutes, which is weird. And then Karen's game was the last to finish, and that finished an hour and a half. So that was strange that the games ended so quickly. So you hear me? Good. Yeah, it's going well. I was going to look at 2 or 3 games a night, but since there were so many draws in the U.S. Championship, I figure I'll just look at the decisive game. The Nakamura So game was ridiculously boring, and the Lenderman game was 120 moves. Although actually, I'm gonna do something with that. Yeah, actually, I gotta see if I can find this game that I played, like 20 years ago. Let me see if I can find it. I think so. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's here. I have to go like in some database, which I don't have on this computer. So, yeah. Let's see. It was played in the 90s for sure. And I was black for sure. So, let's see. This is for later, but I want to get it ready. Might not be here. It's in a database I have, but not on this computer. But I'll set it up anyway. I don't care if I can find the game. I know what happened. Doesn't matter. I'll figure it out. 2005. I mean, it could have been in the 2000s. It probably was in the 2000s now that I think of it. That actually makes more sense. But it's probably not in chessgames.com because it was played in a local yokel tournament in Michigan. So that seems unlikely that it would be here. It could be. Just unlikely. 2008. That was before 2008. Yeah, it's not on chessgames.com, but that's okay. That doesn't matter. So I'll just get ready with the other game and then I'll fix it. So let's see. I want US Championship. So we'll look at the end of the Wonder game, just the end. That game was 120 moves. So we're not going to look at all of it, obviously and frankly. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Yeah. And then, yeah. Okay. So here. Yeah, let's see how it looks. Okay, it looks right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll do that later. Hello. Yeah, it's going. So we're gonna have a analysis of the decisive game. Then we're gonna analyze the end of the draw, because it reminded me of a game that I had before you guys were born, which I can't find online, but I'll show you the critical position. And then we'll have a tournament. Tournament starts at 10:45. It's a 5-minute tournament. It'll end at midnight, and then I'm done. I'm 10 to midnight. I'm starting early. So, yeah. Yeah. It's back. Just check if this is a live show. This is taped. It's not. It's never live. Never. With your Jermaine. With Lethal Intention. Don't know what movie that is. Keg Rubus. Sorry. Hikari. Who's Hikari? Do you reckon you could win a game? I think I'd win all the games because he's dead. Probably lose on time. Yeah, it's usually 8 or 9 seconds difference. Usually, frankly. Okay, well, the stream looks good. I can't hear it because I have it muted, but looks good. So, yeah. I'm not even sure if my sound is on. I don't know until... Actually, I can know by there doesn't be a donation. I can just make a move, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, okay. That was easy. Yeah. All right. The usual inane questions. That's good. Yeah. I wouldn't call Magnus my friend. He's an acquaintance. You know, we know who we are. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. All right. It says we have 6 viewers. I think we only have 5. Anyway, I'll refresh because I'm so cute. Yay, 74 viewers. That's more. That might actually be accurate. Well, the game we're going to analyze, if you turn your head slightly and look at the chessboard, it tells you. Yeah, you got to actually look at the board. Sorry about that. Yeah. Sorry you had to look at the board. I apologize. I didn't mean to make you do any work. Smarter than usual. Yeah, so it's Jeffrey Shong is black against Timur Gureyev. Now, obviously, Timur Gureyev shouldn't be in the U.S. Championship, but he won the U.S. Open probably on tie breaks, but he might have won clear. I don't remember. When it happened, I remember. The winner of the U.S. Open, unfortunately, gets to play in the U.S. Championship, so it's always some doofus. So, yeah. And then you people, well, not people, but you guys don't understand the difference between the U.S. Open and the U.S. Championship. You guys all refer to the U.S. Championship as the U.S. Open. The U.S. Open, anybody can play in if you're alive. The U.S. Championship you get invited to, you're not getting invited to it. U.S. Championship has $300,000 in prizes, and the U.S. Open has like $15,000 for 600 people. So, yeah, they're different tournaments. The USCF would like grandmasters to play in the U.S. Open. Grandmasters don't want to play in the U.S. Open. However, they do want to play in the U.S. Championship. So for 90% of the grandmasters in the U.S., the only way they can play in the U.S. Championship is to win the U.S. Open. So some grandmasters play in the U.S. Open. Yeah. What's funny is the USCF has nothing to do with the U.S. Championship. Like they don't do anything. They don't get the site. They don't give the money. They just show up and give a speech and leave. It used to be the USCF really handled the U.S. Championship. So they had terrible sites and terrible prizes and terrible organization. Then St. Louis took over. See ya. And now it's nice. And the USCF has nothing to do with it. But it's the U.S. Championship. The USCF has to give them the bid. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what happened. Yay, 100 centidues. Yeah, what do you mean, you people? Yeah. Yeah, the guy's dad who got stabbed in that episode of Chappelle's Show. You stabbed my dad. He shouldn't have looked at her like that. Later, I was watching an old Law and Order, and he was like an attorney or a doctor. He was somebody. He was one of the guys in the show. So he's still alive. Yeah. So, yeah. The month-long ended. So I'm going to stream tomorrow night at the usual time, this time. And then I'm not streaming Friday or Saturday night. We're going to go to Dothan and visit her mom. So I won't stream Friday or Saturday. Remember that. You're not going to remember, but you can try to try. Yeah. I'm going to do a 12-hour stream. It's a Foxwoods fundraiser. Oh, that's alliterative. Foxwoods, Karen's going to try to go to Foxwoods. Pretty likely. Airfare, hotel, entry fee, food, Uber, Lyft, parking. About $2,500. So we'll try to raise that for the stream, 12-hour stream next month. Yeah. Are you talking to me? No. What? Yeah, whatever you guys say they can hear on stream. Okay. So try to swear more or less, whichever's funnier. Yeah. They're like packing up the chess center because they gotta go home eventually. Yeah. Yeah, Nigel actually has the lecture on his computer, and he's trying to figure out how to send it to us. True story. We have the camera thing, and he has the recording on his laptop. That's a long story. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll do a 12-hour stream either the first or second Saturday of April. Well, not the first Saturday. That's my dad's memorial. So, either April 13th. I can't do the 20th because I'll be in Foxwoods. So, April 13th should be my next 12-hour stream. If we're having a tournament then, which we might, then I'll find another day to do a 12-hour stream. I don't know. I'll figure it out. April 26th is my match with Ginger. And then John puts a really nice thing here. I'll show you. He made a really nice... It's on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you've seen it. Yeah, he made that. That was really cool. I showed that to the chess.com people. Most of them were people. Yeah, that was pretty cool, I thought. Thanks, John. Yeah. So that was nice. I held it too high. Damn. You'll never see what's above. Well, nothing's above it. I'll show you again. Gotta kill some time. Killed some time. Had some fun. All right, let's hold it a little low. Get low, get low. To the windows. To the walls. To the sweat right down in... Oh. Skeet, 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 mother... So there you go. Yeah, there we go. Go Ginger GM, but mainly me. All right. Hey, you saw the thing he made, or I didn't show you? I forgot if I showed you. I might have showed you. I don't think I showed you.
From a couple of weeks ago?
I don't think I showed you. He just made it.
Oh.
I don't think I showed you.
Okay, yeah, it looks very nice.
Yeah. Solid. All right, it's Archer. Okay, so, yeah. When is the rematch? No. Don't you guys know anything? Or you know Vishwa nothing? The answer is fries. Okay, can't enter the tournament yet because it starts in more than an hour. Yeah. That's right. Very good, Counter Sparks. You're correct. Yeah. As long as it's possible. That's correct. Okay, so we're going to look at a game from the U.S. Championship. Then we're going to look at a position from the game between Wonder Liang and Lenderman. And the reason we're going to look at it is it reminded me of a game that I had about 20 years ago, which I can't find on the internet, but I'll show you the end of it. So, yeah, no, not Nakaso. That was The Boring World of Niels Bohr. All right, so this is Gureyev, Jeffrey Shong. And a friend of mine who you guys know did some analysis on this with me over the last 4 weeks. And his analysis had a different move on move 3, and we did a lot of analysis on this one variation, but not the move that was played here, and I shouldn't talk about it. But anyway, so B4 is not the move that we analyzed, but okay. So Gureyev is white. Gureyev's known for playing a style of chess that's good against people who aren't as good as he is. He plays not necessarily sound, but, interesting and tricky. So Gureyev is also known lately for not playing people who are good, like me. So this is not going to be a good tournament for him because his typical opponent is no good, and these guys are good. So that's not good. You got to play good people all the time. So when you play in a strong tournament, it's normal, not like, wow, what a strong tournament. So he's the lowest rated player. He's not used to playing strong players anymore. He's not a strong player himself anymore. About 5-6 years ago, Timur was pretty good. But okay, the truth hurts. He's old and no good now. So he basically plays blindfolded against beginners. That's his shtick. And acts insane. He's always done that. He's always been like an alcoholic, lunatic, insane, horrible person. But he's also really good at chess. You got to give him that. He's not a good person. He's good at chess. So, unfortunately, the U.S. Championship's going to be just last places reserved for him. So, this game was really interesting and probably about half of the rounds, his game will be the most interesting, and then he'll lose. So he's probably not going to win any games, but he'll lose a lot. So, all right, he's playing Jeffrey Zhang, who's the opposite. Jeffrey's the highest rated 18-year-old in the world. Jeffrey just jumped 20 places in the rating list because he won the tournament in St. Louis last week, Strong Grandmaster tournament. Jeffrey's a very nice kid who doesn't drink, doesn't act like he's nuts. He's very soft-spoken. He's a nice guy. He's the opposite of me. He's going up in the world and I'm going down. He's quiet and I'm loud. He's friendly and I'm not. He would never insult you. Now, what's funny is our repartee, me and Jeffrey, is he acts like me. He insults me in a very way that doesn't seem like he's insulting me. He gets me, because he's a lot better than me. So, yeah, I like Jeffrey a lot. I've known Jeffrey since he was 11. And Jeffrey's been coming to St. Louis for years, playing in the U.S. Junior Championship, Norm tournaments, U.S. Championships, etc., mainly etc. Garayev is, should be banned from St. Louis, which he might be. But anyway, okay. So bishop g4. Typically, you'd like to capture this knight so that d4 isn't weak. And then that's a good idea. And also the knight coming here is suspicious because of b5. So you want to play knight d7, but you want your bishop on c8 in that case. So that sort of explained everything. Let's see what the chat says. No, I'm sort of like Garayev, but let me see how bad Garayev is. This will describe it. When I lived in St. Louis, I kicked Garayev out of my apartment. I've never kicked anybody out of anything, no matter how bad they behaved. After that, I had Elliot Liu and Nakamura in my apartment. So, man, if you get kicked out of my apartment, you can't get kicked out of my apartment, but he did. I mean, Nakamura threw up all over my apartment, but I didn't care. But yeah, Garayev, about a year after I kicked him out, I was still finding lentils all over my house. And I have a housekeeper. Yeah. Yeah. Truth hurts. Okay. So knight e5, obviously. Bishop f5. e3. It's all pretty normal. And as this game was going on during the round, it was clear that Timur was not moving. So the game isn't really theoretical. It's just a weird position, which Timur likes. And unfortunately for Timur, he's playing good players. So he likes playing good players, but he doesn't play them because his rating went down the last 3 years. So he was like 2670 FIDE, and now he's not. So he's not getting invited to Super GM tournaments or even Strong GM tournaments. So typically he's playing Rufus and Doofus. And since he's typically not of sound mind, he plays sort of weird. If you guys have seen me play on the stream, like you see me play 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10-second, and my moves don't make any sense and I'm being silly, yeah, he does that in slow chess. So that's unfortunate. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the truth hurts. Dr. Iceskull, yeah. He was basically taking bags and throwing them up. Yeah, he's a smart guy. Anyway, he's often not sober. Okay. Anyway, okay, so knight f6 is a reasonable move. And now Timur played like Timur because he's Timur. So that's a good reason. Now, what's funny about that is the engine's first move is queen f3. That's pretty Timur-like also. Then bishop e4, queen f4. What is it, a 1 minute game that I'm playing? Right. So when you have these unusual positions, sometimes unusual is the right way to play. Timur played a move the engine doesn't like, but it's a typical kind of move when you've played knight e5 attacking the bishop and the bishop moves away. He played g4. God damn. Now, if you play like this against an engine and you're a human, you lose really fast. You lose in 20 moves every game, and that's because you played too long. So, for example, in this position, the engine gives a move that a lot of humans wouldn't consider. So what do you think the engine move is in this position? And Jeffrey Zhang played the third recommended engine move, not the first or the second. So what do you think the engine move is? You could use an engine, then you would know. So, but guessing is good. Bishop e4 is actually what he played. Yeah. Bishop takes knight. That's a move. It's not a good move. Castles is not legal. Yeah, it just shows you how complicated this is. Nobody suggested the computer move. And we've had like 15 suggestions. So, yeah, chess is hard. Queen e6, wow. Yeah, when you suggest an illegal move, it's probably wrong. About 4 of the moves that have been suggested are illegal. Actually, you did suggest the right move. You just wrote it wrong. I think. Dr. Blunderstein, you might have suggested the right move, but you didn't write it right. Maybe. I'm not sure what you mean because your move is illegal, but I think you're right. Yeah, the best move is to take on e3. And the idea is, if you take with the d pawn and I trade queens, then g4 is not protected. I got 2 guys on g4. Take with the f pawn, which is the right move. Now when I play bishop e4, you can't play f3 because you have no f pawn. So you got to make a really dumb move here, like rook g1 or knight f3. It's not what you want to do. And if you take the bishop, which is the worst, then I take on f2, and I play queen d4 next move, forking your queen and knight. Your queen and knight? Your rook and knight, and possibly your king if you take. And the engine says this is good for black. Yeah. And queen d4 is okay, but taking on f2 is better. Okay. So Jeffrey played bishop e4, which some of you suggested. Yeah. And then f3, of course. Always play f3. And bishop g6. So this doesn't make any sense. And so that's what Timur likes. However, there's different classes of chess player. So if Timur's playing me, I'm going to play badly and I'm going to lose. But if Timur's playing somebody who's in the top 10, 20, 30, 40 in the world, and the position is interesting, I mean, that's not good when you're white. When you're white, you'd like a tiny advantage and you're pressing. Then when you're black, you like to equalize and draw. And you get 5 wins and 5 draws. That's like the life goal of all these GMs. If you told Nakamura, So, Dominguez, Shankland, Caruana, I'll make you a deal. Don't play in the U.S. Championship, but you get 5 wins and 6 draws. That's your score. That all day and then some. And maybe the only one who wouldn't take 4 wins and 7 draws is Caruana. Probably he wouldn't take that. Probably. The other ones should take that and run home. Nakamura might not take it, but that's like 4 points more than he's going to get. So anyway, so Timur, however, wants to play interesting chess and have no draws. So the truth's going to hurt this tournament because these guys are no jokes. You can't make mistakes against these guys because then you lose. The other games were more boring, so they were draws. In the women's championship, the players haven't reached this high of a level. They make more mistakes, so there were no draws because both players make mistakes. For example, Crush was just lost, and then she won in like 4 moves. I mean, her opponent was like +2, then 4 moves later, Crush was +20. Because that's the women's championship. It's just, it's random legal moves, basically. So, but in the championship, there's going to be a lot of draws. However, if you decide you don't like to draw, then you might like to lose because these guys are no joke. That's why in these super duper GM tournaments, your hero and savior, Magnus Carlsen, sometimes he draws 5 or 6 games in a row because these guys are hard to beat. And in these positions, either side can win. And unfortunately, it's not going to be Timur very often. Okay, Timur played bishop b2, which is a good move. Computer likes all these moves. Says, yeah, these are good moves. Yeah. Okay. Now, black obviously doesn't want to trade queens because white's king is a little exposed here, and it's not clear where white's going to castle. So black wants the queens on the board. That way white's position doesn't make any sense. To trade queens, yeah, white's king is okay. It's not getting mated with no queens on the board. Okay, and he took on g6, which is the computer move. And then he played knight c3, which is okay. The computer doesn't play knight c3, but it's okay. E6, attacking the pawn on b4, obviously. c5 is a good move. c6 is okay. And the position's about equal. And the computer prefers white slightly because it likes white's two bishops. Computers like two bishops a lot. So these are the kind of positions when I'm playing a grandmaster, I have black because it's not good for black, but it's really solid. And white's king is having trouble finding somewhere to go. And white has more space and two bishops. So those kinds of positions, I usually have black in where it's solid and my opponent overextends. So I usually have worse position when I'm black. Yeah. Reminds me of all the games I lost to Akshat Chandra. I was Akshat out of luck. Then I was Shetty out of luck. Then I couldn't make any more jokes, so I stopped losing. Okay, so I would play knight d5 all day here, and that's what Jeffrey played. The engine plays knight h7. I get some coffee after that move. I'm not playing knight h7. I'm sure when Jeffrey saw the engine say knight h7 when he analyzed the game after, he was like, oh, God. All right, so knight d5 is normal. Good move. Knight takes d5 is basically forced because we got three pawns hanging. So, okay. Takes with the e-pawn, which is what I would do. I agree. And now this pawn is attacked, and you can play f4 or h4. And the computer is sort of arguing with itself which one is better. So to me, as a human, f4 makes more sense because the pawn chain, and h4, the h-pawn is like semi-pinned. So that doesn't defend the g-pawn as well. But the engine likes h4 because it's an engine. It doesn't care about my human sensibilities of what the pawn structure should look like. It just doesn't care. Yeah. Why with the e-pawn? That's a better pawn structure to have your pawns together like this. Take this way, then white's going to get the bishop on b5 and get a pass pawn on the queen side. Yeah, it's better to keep this under control. And we want the open E line for black because this is a backward pawn. If only Farnsley was here. You hear Farnsley? You can explain the backward pawn to them. All right. Okay, queen e7's perfectly logical. You're attacking this pawn. Maybe we're going to castle. Maybe we're going to hit him when he's up, hit him when he's down, kick him all around. Queen d2 is reasonable. And the engine wants to play a5. That's probably what I would play. That's a typical move. Played rook h4. That's what I would play in a blitz game. Threatens rook takes f4. Okay, now the game got really interesting. And this was the one point in the game where I turned on Yasser, Jennifer, and Maurice. And they did, they're doing their commentary on uschamps.com and YouTube and all that. And I was watching for about 20, 25 minutes this morning. Or this afternoon, I should say. And Yasser was surprised. Obviously, black's threatening this pawn because the e-pawn's pinned. So the most logical thing to do is to get out of the pin. King f2, long castle. That's what the engine plays. The engine says what Timur did is also good, but it surprised Yasser. Queen f2. This also defends f4, obviously, but it also attacks the rook on h4. And this is also good. And Jeffrey played queen e4, and Yasser and the assembled, gaggle of, people, I guess, they were like, oh, Timur must have missed queen e4. Now we're threatening queen takes b4 check, and queen takes h1, and so forth. So this is good for black. Timur missed queen e4. Timur's the worst. I can't believe Timur's in this tournament. Jeffrey Shong is so good, etc., etc., etc. But it was all nonsense because this is fine for white. Now it's true, taking this is no good I mean, I'm taking everything. Check and take and take. And, yeah, it's no good. But he played the correct move. He played A3. Okay, stopping queen takes. Yeah. So that was a good move. And now the position's about equal. Now, it looks like black can win a pawn, but actually it's bad. It's a donation. The stream has stopped. My first donation of the day. Shocking. $9.99. Libro Cubicularis Cardist. Our long time no donate. I haven't donated in a long time. I'm sorry. What? Is that the same donation? It is. Your name and your actual name are slightly different. Just a minute. I have to, gotta, sex during the stream. All right. So you can win a pawn, although you shouldn't, by taking on f4. Now, before I do any analysis, what is the name of this tactic? It has a name. If you don't know, and you don't, it's an Eagles song. There's a hint. Oh, man. I got to tell you what we just said, but I can't say exactly what we said. Karen said, something will happen when I get home until the cows come home. And my response was, moo. All right. That's what happened. I guess it's not going to happen now because I just said it. So. Yes, it's called the witchy woman tactic. 1,000 centidues. Bang, bang. Just like in Kill Bill 1 or 2, whichever one's funnier. Yeah. No, that guy's right. Desperado move. Bonarici. Yeah. So this is a desperado. Thanks for the 1,000 centidues. Yeah. I choose to believe she said something incredibly dirty. Correct. Okay. Thanks, Rufus and Doofus. So if you're going to take piece A and they're going to take piece B for free, you might as well get some for piece B. Okay. And speaking of getting a piece, tonight after the stream. Oh, okay. Anyway, so rook takes f4 would get a pawn for the rook instead of nothing because Timur Gureyev reads Newsweek instead of nothing. Okay. So queen takes, and then castles. And now, even though black's won a pawn, this isn't good for black. White has the 2 bishops, and black's queen is not in a good position. Not good. And he's actually losing immediately unless he plays queen e4. And the problem is this endgame where black is up a pawn is very bad for black. White has the 2 bishops. White's dominating all the open lines, and white has the semi-obvious threat of bishop takes f7 check. And white's winning. The engine says white is better. So that was actually something that you could easily fall into to try to get a pawn. So not all desperados are equal. The Eagles desperado is better. Now, before we get back to the game, we have to talk about something important. And you guys can vote in the chat. Spencer and I had a very animated music discussion yesterday. And usually I just say like he's right, because he listens to music more than me. He is a musician. He sings. And I'm just like an old fat guy. However, we got into it because he said 2 things that are wrong. And I'm like, you're wrong. And then he didn't back down. Now, I don't ever tell anybody they're wrong about music, but he's wrong. So when you're wrong, you're wrong. Okay. He is of the opinion there are 2 groups that are overrated. The Eagles and the Who. Now, they might be overrated. That's okay. That's a reason. I'm not arguing. I don't think they're overrated, but that's okay. Then he asserted Guess Who is better than the Who. The group The Guess Who from Canada. If you think Guess Who is better than the Who, please explain in the chat. No, we're just talking about Guess Who and the Who. Don't be talking about the Beatles. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you guys mainly agree with me. Mainly. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You guys are like me. You guys are like mad. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then he said the Eagles, nah. Eagles are nah. Nah. And I'm like, what? Okay. Now, of course, Glenn Fry went to the same middle school as my daughter, so they're great. No, which is true. Although, 50 years earlier. Now, when he died, they put Glenn Fry Way at the street where my, okay. But anyway, here's something else he said. He said, Eagles are overrated. That's fine. Maybe the Eagles are overrated. Okay, maybe. Fine. Then he said, who's better, the Eagles or Fleetwood Mac? And I said, that's close. I'll accept either answer, but I think the Eagles are better. Okay, and you can say either answer. That's fine. And he said, Fleetwood Mac is way better than the Eagles. And he's not a Fleetwood Mac fan. He's like, Fleetwood Mac is like a good band and Eagles are terrible. So it's okay if you think Fleetwood Mac is better. I'm not arguing with that. I think the Eagles are better. But he said they're way better. It's not even close. So, yeah, a lot of you guys agree with that. A lot of you guys just don't like the Eagles. No, he's not trolling me. No. He's not trolling. Yeah. A lot of you guys agree with that. A lot of you guys agree that the Eagles are overrated and Fleetwood Mac is better. You guys are, about half of you are on his side. Now, this is something he said to me years ago, and I don't understand. I don't understand. This I'll never understand. The other stuff is opinion. This to me is very weird. You know the song No Rain by Blind Melon? That's the only song you know. Bumblebee Girl. Okay. Spencer really likes Blind Melon. He's like top 5 groups of all time. So now we can discuss that. He really likes Blind Melon. Yeah. I've listened to a lot of Blind Melon songs. They're like C-. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I don't know anybody I don't even think Blind Melon thinks that. He really likes Blind Melon. You like Blind Melon. Now, of course, most of you have heard this song, No Rain, and that's it. So you can't really judge Blind Melon. I've heard a lot of Blind Melon because Spencer's like Blind Melon. And I'm like, I like No Rain better. So, okay. Yeah. All right. All right. So hopefully you understand all of that. Yeah. R.I.P. Shannon Hoon. Agreed. That's what Spencer would say. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's so bad. Oh, I have more. Spencer really dislikes, what the fuck's his name? Just a second. Peter Frampton. Like, of everybody I named, well, he thinks Peter Frampton is just bad. Like, oh, God, horrible. Now, I understand if you think Peter Frampton's a C. I think he's like a B-, okay? But he's like F. He don't like Peter Frampton. Yeah, he don't like Peter Frampton. No, Spencer likes Nirvana, Led Zeppelin, Muse, Radiohead, Blind Melon. I could keep going forever. Like, I know what he likes, but he really doesn't like Peter Frampton. Man. Now, he doesn't say Peter Frampton is meh. Peter Frampton's no good. Yeah. He's like, yeah, that guy is terrible. Yeah. No, Spencer doesn't like Ariana Grande. No. Yeah. Yeah, he likes Radiohead a lot. Yeah. Oh, man, if you say Nirvana's more overrated than the Eagles, Spencer will get into a fight. Damn. Yeah. No, if you name groups, I can tell you like what Spencer's grade is. I can tell you. Yeah. I know everything that he thinks about every group. Yeah. Well, you guys are just naming horrible groups now. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to yeah, he likes the Doors. Yeah. Yeah, now you're just naming joke groups. Yeah, now you're just kidding. Yeah, he likes Bowie, yeah, of course. Likes the Beatles, yeah, etc. Likes Bob Dylan, yeah. Spencer likes Stone Temple Pilots, yeah. Likes Pink Floyd, yeah. No, we had this discussion about a year ago. Pink Floyd versus, it wasn't quite a year ago. Maybe 6 months ago. Pink Floyd versus David Bowie. Most people are like, that's not close. It's Pink Floyd. And I think Karen slightly prefers Bowie. Like slightly. And most people are like, it's not even close. Pink Floyd's a lot better than Bowie. But I think Karen slightly prefers David Bowie. But she likes them both a lot. Yeah. I mean, Oasis, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Yeah. David Bowie, not close. See, Karen would like that. Yeah. Yeah, you guys actually like Bowie. Wow. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, Spencer's like, well, Pink Floyd, that's just silly. Yeah. Pink Floyd's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, he really hates Peter Frampton. Man. He also Spencer likes My Morning Jacket. He likes Arcade Fire. He likes, let's see, Neutral Milk Hotel. Yeah, stuff like that. Etc. Mainly etc. Yeah. I think I like Frank Zappa more than Spencer does. Yeah. We haven't really talked about cake. Yeah. Elliot Smith is just in a Rick and Morty episode. That's all that matters. Okay, back to chess. Okay, so Queen H1 is reasonable. Queen takes Rook, obviously. Okay, A5. That's good. Okay, now, in this position, he made a mistake, and when Maurice was analyzing with Yasser and Jen, and by Maurice I mean the engine was explaining how in these positions White's queen actually belongs on H3. And the reason is very complicated. But the main issue is, which is too hard for humans. Like if any human saw this, I'm not going to play chess with them. The idea is at some point, Black's going to play B6. And Black did play B6 and Black won. That's what happened. When Black plays B6, if the White queen is on H3, B5 is a good move to get C6 in and the queen and the pawn and yeah. Okay. That's computer analysis. So the engine wants to castle and play Queen H3 or play Queen H3 now. Okay, now here, Timur had no time on his clock and we're on move 20. Timur's used 95% of his time. He played Queen F2, which is a very safe move, but you can't play safe here because you've pushed all your pawns. It's not good strategy. You can't go insane and then say, oh no, my pawns are weak. Then you're just going to lose. You got to continue being insane, right? So it's sort of like Donald Trump's been insane his whole life. So let's say Donald Trump has an epiphany, okay? And he decides he's going to be me. Like he has the same political views as me. Very liberal and, like that. Republicans are no good and we got to change. Okay. If he did that in his mind, what would he do? How would he accomplish that? I mean, he's all in. What's he going to do? So I feel bad for him because obviously Trump's never going to think I'm scum and I should have different opinions and I shouldn't be the worst person in the world. But if he did think that, he's sort of stuck. Like he has to continue on being the worst person. Like what else is he going to do? Okay. So his only way out really is like to resign and say, everybody's against me and I can't run the country because the Democrats, and then just like leave. That's what I would do if I thought like me, but I was him. Ugh. Okay. So Here, Garayev's like, roar, C4, C5, B4, F4, G4, G5. And then he's like, no, my pawns are weak. Okay, so he's got to continue pressing forward. Queen F2, retreating like a Frenchman. Okay, so now he's stuck the rest of the game defending his pawns instead of playing for the initiative. Okay, so now black is going to go here, black is going to go here, and black has the advantage. Okay, if the queen was on H3, then these variations that happened in the game with B6, B5, the knight can't really get out because queen C8 check. And seeing that in advance is impossible for a human. So, and also he had no time. Now, Yasser and Maurice were insinuating if only Garayev had more time. He's still not going to play queen H3. Nobody's going to see that. Okay. Okay, he played bishop C3 and now B6. And basically black's winning. White's pushed all of his pawns and black says thank you. And black is super solid. And this is how I try to win with black, is I'm like, come to papa. Except I lose. But Jeffrey Zhang is really good. Jeffrey Zhang is really good. If there's any American who's not one of the big five, you know what the big five are, is going to get to the big five or get to the top 10 in the world, it's Jeffrey Zhang. Jeffrey Zhang is good. Yeah. And at the risk of saying something where I'm going to get in a lot of trouble, which I've done before, Jeffrey Zhang is Asian. That's not good if you're an American chess player. And what I mean is, if you're somebody like me, like homeless, stupid, overweight, ugly, you might decide, yeah, chess, that's the vocation for me. If you're Asian and you're upper middle class and your parents are Asian and you're good at chess, when you're 15, 16, 17, 18, it's time to go to college and that's it. So you don't see the top 10, 20 players in the US are Asian. However, if you go to the scholastics, then they're Asian. And then when they get to high school and college, it's time to be a billionaire by being smart. If you're me and people like me, you know, Josh Friedel, Brian Smith, you know, people who aren't too good, but we're okay. You don't say, oh, I can't make money playing chess, so I'm going to get a job and be a doctor. You're just a poor chess player. That's what we do. So it's unusual that somebody with Jeffrey Zhang's background is not quitting chess and he's just getting real good, which is good. The goal of the St. Louis Chess Club and Rex Sinkfield and people of that ilk is that chess is attractive to people as a way to make a living. So a lot of the parents are like, no, you're not playing chess for a living. You're a doctor. And as they said on Family Guy, you can't come out of your room until you're a doctor. And the guy's like, but Dad, I'm 12. So, okay. So a lot of the parents want their kids to get really good. And then when they're in high school and college, that's it. Now you got to get a job. Jeffrey Zhang's dad seems to, and I know Jeffrey Zhang's dad. I've known the Zhang family since before you guys were born. He could be top 5 in the world. Okay. And that's the way the Sevian family feels. Sam Sevian and his family, they can get good. But a lot of guys, a good example is Aaron Pixton. And what you should say when I say Aaron Pixton is, who's Aaron Pixton? Exactly. Yeah. So Aaron Pixton, you can look him up on Wikipedia now. I'll wait. Look him up on Wikipedia. Pixton. Look him up. I'll wait. Okay. Aaron Pixton was 2-time U.S. junior champion and a math genius. So guess which vocation he picked? So he'd obviously be grandmaster now. He'd be top 10 in the U.S., but he quit chess. That's, in the U.S., that's a typical attitude. Aaron Pixton was good at chess, but he's really good at math. Better than you. I don't care who you are. If you're John Urschel and you're watching this now, look up Aaron Pixton and then go, God damn, Aaron Pixton, Jesus. Okay, now he's not Noam Elkies, but Noam Elkies wasn't as good at chess as Aaron Pixton was. Noam Elkies 2350, okay? And Noam Elkies is a famous mathematician, and he quit chess basically for math. But if he didn't quit chess, he wasn't making a good living at chess. Aaron Pixton could have been a top chess player, but he went to math. Yeah. Well, Matt Larson is probably going to go into academia and not be a chess player. So he's going to be like Pixton. I don't want to insult Matt, but Matt's not as good at math as Aaron Pixton was, or is. And frankly, Matt probably wasn't as good at chess either. Close. But Matt didn't win the U.S. Junior Championship twice. So yeah, but the point of the story is Matt Larson considered playing chess or being a genius and making a lot of money. And I think he wants to do chess, but if there were more Rex Sinkfields and chess was more, the top 50 players in the U.S. made a good living, maybe he would have done that. But Matt Larson, he's not top 30 in the U.S. So he'll make a lot more money in math than in chess. So anyway, when Jeffrey Strong was 11, 12, 13, I'm like, here's a guy who's going to be a strong grandmaster. And then when he graduates high school, we're never going to see him again. And I was wrong. Although I don't think he's graduated high school yet, unless he dropped out. So I'm hoping when Jeffrey Strong's 20, you guys aren't like, who's Jeffrey Strong? He quit chess 2 years ago. I don't think that's going to happen. It happens with a lot of guys in the U.S. It's unfortunate. Okay, Jeffrey Strong is really good at chess. God damn. Okay, Jeffrey Strong is really good at chess. Yeah. Eric Rosen, now you're going to the bottom of the barrel here. Yeah. Aaron Pixton was 2-time U.S. Junior Champion and just quit chess. He's out. Yeah. Now, Noah Melkes and Aaron Pixton, those are some good mathematicians. Yeah. Guys, All right. But it would be nice if the best players in the U.S. who were brought up in the U.S. and went through the junior ranks and then got to grandmaster said, time to go to college. Bye. That would be nice if that didn't happen, if chess was attractive. And that's what the St. Louis Club is doing. They're making chess attractive because if you're a grandmaster like a Kobe, and you can play a lot of St. Louis tournaments and make some money, and work there and so forth. If only there was more of that. Okay. So back to the game. White's in a lot of trouble. This is no good. It's no good. That's no good. There's good and there's no good. That's no good. Now, if the queen was on h3, there's a very interesting line. b5 takes c6, attacking the knight if the knight moves queen c8 check. Again, that's computer analysis. So that's what Gureyev tried, but trying is the first step to failure. Gureyev, seeing queen b1 check was coming and that e3 is weak, played king d2, stopping queen b1 check, defending his pawn. Now his queen can roam around. Takes. And now when he played this move, Yasser said, no, into the microphone. Can you believe that? Yasser's like, no. Aw. Okay. So, what's funny about this is at a very lower level to what I'm talking about, this is actually Karen's older son, Holden. Karen's older son is a math genius, and he played chess, and he wasn't a chess genius. He was good, but not a genius. So he just quit chess when he was 10. And now he's travels all over the country, wins math awards. When he was 12, he got perfect score on the SAT. He wins national medals and goes to competitions and wins them. Anybody who goes to math competitions in the U.S. knows who Holden is. And he made Georgia go from 42nd in the country in math to 8th. So anyway, so he's, he likes math more than chess and got better at math and so forth. So conversely, Archer, her younger son, Archer, he's good at chess. So he's one of the top kids of his age group in the country and in Georgia, and he's doing that. So there you go. Okay, now in this position, he made the losing move, although you could argue he's losing anyway. The best move is bishop to d3, but he played b5. When he played b5, Yasser was beside himself, And Jennifer's like, move over. Give me some room here. He's already pretty big. So 2 Yassers, right? Yeah, not good. Yeah. Archer is Karen's son. Correct. Don't you guys know anything? That's the one thing I thought you would know. Come on. Yeah, come on. Watson Holden, my arch nemesis. Damn, it's Holden Watson, but yeah. I wonder if that guy's serious. I think he is serious. Yeah. Yeah, Holden's good at math. God damn. Let me explain how good Holden is at math. There was a king on E1, and you go to E8 on an empty board. It takes 7 moves. In like 30 seconds in his head, he figured out the answer. God damn. I've given that problem to dozens of people. Nobody figures out the answer. And when they do, they have pen and paper for 20 minutes, and they're mathematicians. Yeah. God damn. I know him from Math Counts Nationals. He made the countdown round. You random people. Okay, Farnsley69 is trash talking because he's getting a PhD in math at MIT, which Holden will be doing in 5 years. Yeah. Yesser's not small. He's not big like me, but he's Yesser. He's not a tiny guy. He'll kick your ass. Yeah. He's not thin. Yeah, Yesser kick your ass. All right. Yeah. Why not now? He's 15. He's the dual enrollment program. He takes math at Georgia Tech. They don't have math for him. He was doing multivariable calculus when he was 12. So his high school isn't really equipped. And they're the best high school in Georgia for math. But he's separated because yeah. Anyway, so B5 is not, yeah, Yasser's like B5. He put on his best Hikari. He says, frankly, B5 ridiculous. Then Jeffrey Shong played exactly what Yasser recommended. He said B5's no good. And unlike Maurice, Yasser's just using his brain. And Yasser's like, oh, this, and it's good for black. That's what Shong did. Takes and C4. And then Maurice, Jennifer, Yasser, and all the crew were running as fast as they can, trying to say C4 is explosive, be the first to say it. They were like, yeah, C4 is explosive. No, they weren't. No. Okay, so now Queen D3 is annoying, and I know annoying. Okay, so you got to stop Queen D3, because that wins. And black's up a pawn. Black's bishop suddenly got pretty reasonable, and white's just down a pawn for nothing. So he stopped Queen D3. His bishop is attacked and trapped. And this is just easy win for black. Yeah. And yeah, very, very easy win. Yeah. Up a pawn, and white passed pawn. Yeah, terrible. Yeah. Okay, and the game ended, yeah, with black getting 2 queens. If you turn the engine on, which I don't recommend doing, because you'll start crying. You're like, oh, black's up a pawn. Okay, the computer announces mate. It announced mate 2 moves ago. This is mate in 11. Yeah, the truth hurts. So, very complicated, interesting game. That was the game I wanted to show today. I like that game. Now, another game, I just want to show the end. This is the end, my friend. The end. Well, what happened here? Did somebody give me money? Or they gave me shelter? 200 centidues. Thank you, whatever your name is. I can't pronounce it. Thank you. Okay. So let me copy and paste. I'm only going to show you the last whatever because it's 120 moves or some nonsense. Mainly nonsense. Frankly, nonsense. Okay. So this is the game. A wah, 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 wander. Liang. Liang, 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 liang. He went away, and I wonder if he will stay, yea, my little, a wonder liang, a wah, 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 wonder liang. Well, that's not what I wanted to say. Okay, so let's get to the end because this game was 120 moves. God damn. Okay, and they got this position. In fact, let's go back. Never going back. Okay. Okay. So this position is a draw, And I had black in this position before a wonder was born. God damn. Maybe it was before he was born. It's possible. I think a wonder's 15. I think it was before a wonder was born. Okay. And I was playing Ferris Gabara, who used to be known as Ferris Georges. He changed his name. And he's 2200, 2100 for the last 30 years. I've been playing him for 30 years. Anyway, I got this ending game against him, and it's a draw. And nothing happened. And, okay. So I'll show you the game, this game, where nothing happens. Okay. And in this position, he played the move F3. And if you're a smart aleck, which you are, you might play rook takes F3. Okay. And the idea is if you take it stalemate and black could play this move, right? And it turns out this is actually still a draw because we can move our king here. If you take the pawn, you lose because rook check and you win the rook. Yeah. And you win the rook. Now, that's a little bit tricky. There's no reason to be tricky. White just checked and they agreed to a draw. Obviously, if king g3, we just have perpetual. And yeah, that's... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay. Okay. Now, we're going to go back. I had this position against the aforementioned Ferris Gabara about 15, 20 years ago. And Gabara played here, so if I take it, it's stalemate. They played here, if I take it, it's stalemate. And then they played here. Now he can't play rook e3 because I can take it. And it's not stalemate. So he moved his rooks like somewhere. I don't know. Okay. And I played this. And this is a draw. White just does anything in draws. Every move draws. But my opponent decided to get cute. And he played the worst move ever. You guys should sympathize. Rook f3. Frankly, ridiculous. Yeah. My opponent thought, I'll continue to be cute. Rook f3 loses. Yeah. Anybody? Anyone? Who? Yeah. Well, yeah, rook here wins. Yeah, now he's lost. If he takes, I go here. So, yeah. So he played this, and I promoted, and he resigned. Yeah. And this is... Actually, king e3 and king f3 win. Wow, king e3 is quicker than king f3? I would have assumed king f3 was quicker, but it's not. Yeah. Anyway, they both win. So he resigned. So it was a dead draw for like 25 moves. And then my opponent played rook f3 instead of not playing rook f3 because he thought it was funny. It was funny for me. So in the A Wonder game, A Wonder didn't think anything was funny. He just drew. And my opponent thought it was funny, then he lost. So that's, truth hurts. Anyway, that was the U.S. Championship. All the games were drawn, and Jeffrey Shong won against Gareev with black. In the Women's Championship, all the games were decisive. There were no draws. That's what happens when it's not the 2,900 players. Yeah. So there we go. All right, that was today's U.S. Championship, and tomorrow is tomorrow's. And now we can enter the tournament, which starts in 13 minutes, and I could get more coffee. We're having one tournament today. It's a 5-minute tournament. And there's the information. All right. And you guys can donate while I go get coffee so I can be surprised when I get back. Exactly. Hopefully I won't be surprised when I get home. God damn. All right. It's coffee. Go, Ben. Since there's nothing to do, and if I play chess, I'll lose, I guess I'll actually go look at the pairings. Then I can read them. That'll kill like 2 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so I'm here. Round 2. Okay, tomorrow's round 2. Jeffrey Chong is white against Varakobian. Fabiano Caruana is white against Ray Robson. Alexander Lenderman's white against Nakapuki. Wesley So's white against Gureyev, or as he's known in the tournament, the other bye. Dominguez is white against Shankland. Frankly, which one's the 4th best player in the U.S.? Ridiculous. That's a big fight for who's the 4th best in the U.S., Dominguez or Shankland. And Sevian's white against a Wonder. 2 youngest players? No, Jeffrey's younger than Sevian, but he's older than a Wonder. Yeah. So everybody has half a point, except Jeffrey has 1 and Agrayev has 0. Yeah. So that's the pairings for tomorrow. Shong Akobian, Caruana Robson, Lenderman Nakamura, So Gureyev, Dominguez Shankland, Sevian, and Wonder. I think the round starts at 2 o'clock in St. Louis. I think that's the same. Or maybe it starts at 1 o'clock in... Either starts 1 o'clock St. Louis or 2 o'clock St. Louis. I think 2. I think so. I mean, I could look, but that would take seconds. Just a second. Blah, 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 blah. Does it say where the round starts in this big description of the tournament? It tells me the time control. It tells me the website. It tells me the prize fund. It tells me everything, but it doesn't tell me the oh, here it is, 2 o'clock. I just can't read. Okay, so 2 o'clock Central Time, if you can call that a time. My chatbot is in the cloud. What are you talking about? What? The dashboard became really complicated. I need an adult. Why are you doing this to me, Streamlabs? Confusing me. No. Recent events. You've lost followers. Damn. 9 bits, 9 bits. Little bits. Thanks for the little bits, Ralph Wiggum. Little bits. The Del Shannon reference. A Wonder Liang. Very good. 200 bits, 1,000 bits, $9.99. All right, I made about $5 this stream. That's pretty good. Yeah, you can't. That's more than usual. Solid, not too solid. Man, worst stream ever. All right, well, that's best for me. 12-hour stream will be sometime next month in the first 14 days. I'll try to do it on a Saturday. Might not be able to. I'm not sure. And it's going to be a Foxwoods fundraiser because Foxwoods will cost you about $2,500 for me and Karen to go. So need some money. Now, people don't really live in the central time zone. That's true. Yeah. Do I make my living off these streams? I don't make a living off of your streams. Make them off mine. Yeah. All right. So the tournament starts in 9 minutes. 9. There's 26 players. It's our only tournament of the night. Any thoughts on the immigrant who won? Is that a significant data point? Sure, why not? No. I could get you rooms at Foxwoods for free. All right. Good job. Everybody can do everything. They just never do it. But they can do it. They just don't do it. Who is the better English player? Short or Adams? That would be Nigel. Nigel won candidates match against Karpov and played for the World Championship. Adams didn't do that. And Short was third in the world at his peak, and Adams was not. Yeah. Have you played Ginger GM already? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Oh man, if I was on Fox and Friends, I would be. They would stop. If it was a live show, I don't know what they would do. Wow, that'd be interesting. Damn. I guess they would just stop and they would go to commercial and have security come. Yeah. But I could start off good. I could be like, oh, hello, and glad to be here. Then as it went on, they'd realize what they did. Oh, if you have a king on an empty board and you want to go to E8 from E1 in 7 moves, the answer is 393. Yeah, I noticed that there's a 2591 playing from Soviet Russia. Yeah, in Soviet Russia, chess plays him. I'm only 200 points lower rated than him. Ridiculous. Yeah. Well, bets. What endgame are you reviewing later? Well, it was my game from about 20 years ago, and it was also a Wonders game today with Lenderman. Same endgame, except a Wonder played correctly, and my opponent blundered. Bruzon, he still plays chess. Bruzon's not bad. Wrench Finegold, I've played Danny Wrench several times. I don't know which game you're referring to. What's the math question again? You have a king on e1 on an empty board. You want to go to e8, which takes 7 moves. How many different ways can you do it in 7 moves? That's the question. Well, bets. Rick and Morty, hooray. Grandmaster Gus, stick to poker. Okay, we have 473 viewers to do. Hooray. And still no donations. It's a record. Good job. That ad money, though, I'll make $5 this stream. The ad money's, that's where it's at. Hansen Finegold 2017. That sounds like the internets. I only played Hansen once. It was about 2010. I'm within a year. 2009, 2011. And it was in Texas in the Spice Cup, and I beat him in 1,000 moves in a rook end game. That was our only slow game. We've played on the internet, of course. No, Ken Smith died before I was playing chess, so no. You mean poker or chess? Bam! Ken Smith was very good friends with my friend and co-author, Bob Schiffoni. They played a lot of poker together and some chess. Favorite Brazilian GM? Your mother. Oh, I thought you meant Brazilian, the other kind of Brazilian. Mecking, obviously. I have played GM Ken West rated chess. Last time I played Hikaru once in a rated game. It was at the 2007 or 8 U.S. Open. The one in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I think it was 2007. Might have been 8. I think it was 7. It was 7 because 8 was in Indianapolis. And we drew in a very sharp King's Indian where I had the advantage most of the game, but it was too complicated. And I tied for first in that tournament, and he did not. He had too many draws, and he lost the game too. I had 6 wins and 3 draws. He had 6 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. So he didn't do as well. And we've played millions of blitz and bullet and nonsense games, and he scores like 90% or more, probably more. What's going on here? Chess. Yeah. I just analyzed a game from the U.S. Championship, and then we're going to have a 5-minute tournament starting in 4 minutes. You can join if you want. Come on, chess, let's go. Join up. Yeah, my game with Hikaru was really good. It was a good game. You can probably find it online. 2007 U.S. Open. I only played him once, so I'm sure it's online somewhere. I've never played Karpov. Nope. I've had a lot of beers with him. Man, a lot of people have to let you do that. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Hikaru's playing the U.S. Championship. He drew Wesley So in the first round, as we discussed. We've got a beard now and everything. You do? Wow. Nice. Yeah, Karpov is clearly better than Carlsen in his prime. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I was told to take Yasser and Karpov out to dinner when they played their match in St. Louis. Those guys had some beers. I wasn't surprised Yasser did. I was surprised Karpov did. He had a few beers. Yeah. That was some funny conversation too. Talking about FIDE. That was pretty good. Who's the best player I've played? I've played Carlsen. I've played Karwan. I've played Mamedyarov. I'll let you guys decide. I mean, this is all in the Pro Chess League. I've played Karwan in real life, but he was 11. So, no. In the Pro Chess League, I've played everybody. I've played all the Grandmasters, but they were like kids, so they were no good when I played them, like Anand. I have played Eric Rosen. I've played him over the board in rated chess. It's true. It's true. Yeah. GM Eric Rosen, never heard of him. I've heard of I am Eric Rosen. Yeah. Who's my favorite chess player? Karen. That was easy. All right, the tournament starts in 2 minutes. We have 39 players. 999. Eric Rose will forever be an IM. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, when I play Steven Zerk, he gives me the fucking smackdown every game. Zerk beats me every game. He always beats me. I got nothing. I just get crushed. Yeah, Zerk's I'm his, something. I'm his Rihanna. He's my Chris Brown. I just get beat. There's nothing I can do about it. I just got to take it. It's terrible. Frankly. Hey, the guy that's higher rated than me withdrew from the tournament. He was just scaring me. Okay, there's 41 players. The tournament starts in a minute. It's a 5-minute tournament. It'll end at midnight. I'll turn into a pumpkin. And then I'm going to go home and I'm going to turn Karen. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, I'm his customer. Yeah. Yeah, I beat Caruana a very nice game, but he was 2,200. So. What? Some noise happened. I guess there's a minute to the tournament. It's the Finegold Hump Day Blintz. Do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. I never met Ben Crane, but I know people who know him. My dad knew him, and my friend Wesley knew him. Yeah. He was about 2,200 at his best, I think. If I played Roman, is it Gingy? If it's Gingy, yeah. If it's another Roman, I don't know. It's the final countdown. Sounds like a Mike Cummer song. Hello. Okay, it's your last chance to donate before the tournament starts. I did play Capablanca. I have played Udassin more than once. I've played Udassin in Belgium and in New York. Have you ever talked to Sam Shanklin? I've talked to Sam Shanklin dozens of times, eaten with him, had drinks with him, played tournaments with him, played with the U.S. Championship more than once. Yeah. I knew Sam Shanklin before you were born. Probably, most of you. Yeah. Assuming you were born. Unclear. Is chess playing in the chess tournament? His handle is chess. So, my dad was a chess master and taught me chess. And on April 6th and 7th, we're having the second annual Ron Finegold Memorial here at the Chess Center. And my dad was a master, obviously played Fischer, was one of the best players in the Midwest for 20 years, etc., mainly etc. My brother's a master, and all that kind of stuff. And like that there. Tall was great. That move is not great. This guy's earning his rating. He's proving he's not cheating. Good job. If someone dies during a chess game, then they lose. They're dead. That's very important. Emery Tate died during a tournament game. He walked out of the bathroom and said, call 911. He collapsed and died. Bad for his rating. Yeah, terrible. It's not knight f5. It's knife f5. Oh, bishop f8. Good response to knight f5. Damn. No, this guy, maybe he's not earning his rating. Damn. Maybe this guy's the best. Retreat. Retweet. No, I can't castle. No. What a world. We're going to have to double up on the bubble up. You guys understand King E2 yet? No? My opponent did. He made Queen H1 where he could defend. Yeah, he knew what he was doing. Very good. Unfortunately, I'm going to triple up on the bubble up. That's unfortunate. Although he did defend H7 again. Oh, F6. Oh, I just ate. Ah! God. And Karen said I was the worst, but she didn't see the move F6. God damn. Knight takes wins. Bishop takes wins. Ugh. Horrible. 4 guys attacking H7. I said, God damn. Queen there. Let's see. Can I take this? Take. Yeah. Just keep taking. See, I was telling my student about how bad you guys are on the stream today. So you guys were like, why didn't you play mate? Because there's a queen there. And the reason you're thinking that is I took the queen, so you forgot it was there. So you're like, he could have played rook f7 mate. You guys do that every stream. I take a piece, then you wonder why I didn't make another move, which would have been bad because that piece was there. Because you guys are real good. Yeah. All right, back to checkmating this guy. Hooray for Ben. It's fractal flowers. Nice. Man, the truth hurts. Man, I tripled up on the bubble up. Exactly. All right, the more you donate, the more money I have. Anybody playing of note? Grandmaster Gus? Italian Mobster? Yeah, that's passe. Yeah, nobody's playing of note. Boo! All right, it's a 7-round tournament. There's 46 players, 5 minutes, and the tournament's going to end at midnight. We're finishing up round 1 in about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm going to get more coffee. I made a pot of coffee right after the round started, and nobody had any. So I have to have a pot of coffee this stream. 2,500 centidues. Happy birthday to me. Born in Oz. Karen's playing? Ooh, nice. Thank you, Born in Oz. That's a pretty big donation. God damn. I didn't notice Karen was playing. That's because she changed her handle. She tricked me. She's Karen ATL Chess Club. She used to be KB the Great. I didn't notice she was playing. Karen drew a 1,600 tonight in the tournament. Go, Karen. Make sure you stay up so that when I get home, I can do the following. Oh, never mind. Man, Karen knows what's going to happen when I get home. She's practicing this penetration here. Look at that. It's deep, too, with the bishop. Is she giving me a signal? Maybe. Maybe. She's got an outpost here. Man, pushing this guy to the side. Well, pretty good. Karen knows what's up. I am streaming from the center. Correct. You could probably still join the tournament. I don't know. I don't know how chess.com works. Bam, there you go. Click that and see what happens. Probably your computer will break. Go, Karen. Do to this guy what I'm going to do to you later. Yay. Taller Magnus? I mean, Tall's more interesting than Magnus. Magnus is probably technically better. Did you do analysis of U.S. championships? I did. Why are you not showing up on time to my thing? Come on. All right, let me get some more coffee. Roar. Go coffee. You can do it. All right, while you're watching this, I got something real interesting for you guys. This is why you watch my stream. So there's people playing here in the front, foreground. One's white and one's black. And the one who's black is a little kid. The other one's an older kid. Okay? Yay, thanks for the subscription. Born in Oz. Lift it up a little. You see the little kid with the black pieces? Yep, that is indeed Ben Finegold. That's just my opponent. I don't know who that is. Yep. How old do you think I am there in that picture? Yeah, so this guy here, wait, that guy here, that's me. How old am I? 9. I was 9. Yep, look how serious I am. God damn. All right. Then, this picture, the kid with the black pieces, that's my brother. He's playing a guy with a beard. Then there's a board next to it with the kid like in a wife beater. Okay, that's me. So I'm sort of in the back there next to my brother. My brother has the dark hair. He has the black pieces there. Then next to him on his left, that little kid in the back, that's me. So let's see, where's me? Let me see. Okay, so let me see. That's that little kid there is me. That kid. Yeah. That tiny little kid. Yeah, that's me. I'm not the guy with the beard. That's also the same tournament, I think. Yeah. So there's a woman who lives in Atlanta area, and she's from Michigan, and she's in her 80s, I think, and her husband died in his hundreds. He was 105, I think. He died a long time ago. And she had these pictures she brought them to the Chess Center last week during the Nigel lecture. That was awesome. Yeah. That was 1979 in July. 9. Go, Karen. Karen, play faster. Much faster. Faster. Harder. Come on, you're almost there. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Go, Karen. Faster, harder. Well, I don't know about that. She's retreating like a Frenchman. No. Karen likes those Frenchmen. No. Can't trade queens. You have 3 seconds. You got to mate them. Go, Karen. Well, you beat him the whole game, so good enough. Go, Karen. All right, next round is going to start Nigel shortly. Exactly. I'll have to punish Karen later for that loss. And then some. Okay, so I'm playing Rufus, Albania. God damn. Now, wait a minute. If he actually is in Albania, what time is it there? It's like 4 in the morning? He's probably not in Albania. Aw. Hey, Siri. What time is it in Albania, yo?
It's 3:56 a.m. in Tirana, Albania.
Yeah, 4 in the morning. God damn. Go, Ben. Not who, guess who. Otherwise, Spencer will get mad. In Germany, what time will it be in 5 hours? 9! On my way to better position. Hey, we have 518 viewers. That's pretty good. There's always Germans in the chat. Nigel's short lecture got 60 people, and he wouldn't stop lecturing, so he started the simulate. We're like, gotta stop. He's like, no, I'm lecturing. Rawr. I'm Nigel. Yeah, that was great. The lecture simul was the best event we've ever had at the Chess Center. It was just great. Yeah. That was a great event. 60 people at the lecture, 25 at the simul, lots of GMs and IMs just hanging out. That was awesome. Yeah, we had 3 GMs in the chess club. Damn. If I take this, I'll be a hero to those lunatics at the bait shop. Let's see, b4, knight c6, or bishop b4. I don't know. Knight c6. Nigel had 22 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. Took 4 hours. Alonzo Zapata was here. He's the other GM in Georgia. Simon Williams is the best. What's wrong with Simon Williams? What? Nothing wrong with him. Go, Simon. See how Karen's doing. Sharon is Karen. Let's see, Karen's black. She's down a piece. She's playing doofus. Darn. Go, Karen. Stop being down a piece. Karen's doing now what she's going to do later tonight. Giving a piece away. Who should I put my money when he plays Simon Williams? Not him. I'm going to beat him like a red-headed British GM. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. 522 viewers adieu. Don't leave. Don't say adieu. I'll have a cafe ole. See, here. Step-headed red child is correct. Well, I don't know who's better, but I know who has more time. So old. Wake up at ass in the morning. Damn. Why am I making these moves? They're good. Got my pieces out. Got a castle. What's to talk about? All my pieces are out. I castle. This pawn's weak. I got F4 for my knight. This pawn's weak. Bishop's blocked by his pawns. This knight can't move anywhere of note. I'm the best. Yay, Edgar Allan Pound 420. Smoke him if you got him. Say my name for no reason. My name for no reason. Did it. What'd you say, Fred? Fred J11. I didn't say the underscore. Who's the weakest GM? I guess Ginger GM maybe? Do British GMs count? Man, we're losing subscribers by the dozens. Let's see, F5? Yeah, all right. He let us know the en passant rule because he's 1,500. So, pretty safe. What are Ricardo's chances to become world champion? Negative 273. Less than 0. If you don't believe me, ask Kelvin. No, there's 0 chance. It's not even 0. It's anything is more likely. Anything. You can't think of anything more likely. Less likely? Yeah, whatever's funnier. No, he doesn't want to become world champion anymore. Yeah. Now, U.S. champion, that's a good question. That's about 5%. And I mean like the rest of his life, not this tournament. I give him 5% to become U.S. champion the rest of his life. 5%. Let's see here. He takes on C7. This looks pretty scary. Let's go there. Are you scared? Man, your spelling of en passant means you were cheating. Damn. Zero Kelvin. Correct. Someone give his airness AG a sub. Do it! Do as I say. There. Carry the 1. Let's see here. This is hanging. Here. All right. The truth hurts. Give him a sub. Do it. Do it. Bishop's hanging here. All right. Come on, give his Airness AG a hug. A hug? A sub. A hug. Min C. Yeah, whatever. Subscribe. Thank you. Thanks for the sub. Do it. I think my opponent's lying about being Albania. I think he's from Canada because he's playing slow. Eh? Here takes. All right. '93. I didn't see that. Damn. Can I do this or do I lose? I guess I'm going to do it anyway, even if I lose. Got to do it. Sack my queen. Yes. That's the winning queen sack. And then I get a spite check. Yeah, this is winning for sure. Yeah, check again. Ridiculous. Yeah. Completely check again. Yeah, now I'm going to win for sure. Yeah. Obvious. Yeah, okay, then I tag his queen. Ah, man. This is such an easy win. Yeah. Yeah, that should do it. And then I sack a rook, and then I win. Yeah, that was pretty good. Sacked a queen, sacked a rook. Have you ever seen the rain? I want to know. Have you ever seen the rain? The answer is fries. Spencer likes, whoever they are. Whomever. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Or as Nakamura would say, Clearance Creedwater Revival. What did he say? He said their name wrong, but I forgot what he said. It was so stupid. I like the way Hikaru makes up stuff he likes. He's obviously never heard of CCR and says he likes them. He never saw the movie Citizen Kane and says it's his favorite movie. He's like living somebody else's life. Live it a lie. Live it a lie. How could Spencer like something but not something else? Gen X. I'm like 1,000 years old over here. Man, look at this like great position I have. Great. Have you ever seen... Oh, I got to look at... I think Karen lost. Her position was a little suspicious. Yeah. Well, maybe she won. I don't know. I want to know. She was just practicing giving a piece away for later. All right, go Karen. You can do it. CCS John Fogarty was Rufus, Doofus, and Goofus. Could say the triplet. Have I met Ivanchuk? We've never spoken. Will Hanson be 2,700? No. Is Karen streaming now? I think she's steaming. No. Hikaru's living a lie. Living a lie. Exactly. Yeah, that would be good. If Hikaru played a match with Shanklin, we could just call it Cripple Fight. Cripple Fight! Grandmaster Gus. God damn. Man, anybody's a Grandmaster nowadays. Let's play like some other move and see what happens. I don't know Knight C3. Let's see what happens. Oh. He's playing Karen. Go Karen. H6. That move I don't know. I think it just loses. Yeah, I guess this guy's not winning his section. Bishop B4. Say, what? Man, he's a Sacagawea for Vishwa nothing. Frankly, terrible. Also delicious. Go Ben. Delicious. I want to know, have you ever seen Chocolate Rain? All right, let's see how Karen's doing because this game is over. So can't pay attention. Go, Karen. You can do it. Your opponent's from Canada, Karen, so he's slow, eh? All right, go, Karen. What did you resign? You didn't resign? Wow. Let's see here. I think you should have resigned. That would have been safer. John Davis is not here. Boo! John Davis taking the night off. My move? That was a good move. He's never played a good move before. That was tricky. Didn't expect it. Well, all right, here, I don't know. D3, bishop C, bishop E6. I've seen that game before. I'm the biggest QT. Correct. What do I do? Oh. It's Grandmaster Gus. It's hard to pay attention. He plays so bad. Damn. I mean, it's free and I still can't pay for it. C4 wasn't a good move, but it was explosive. So I get some kudos for that. Yeah, bishop B1. All right. Go, Mubat. This is still theory, correct. And practice. Go, Ben. Still theory. I don't know. Here's GF. That's the theoretical move. Knight takes D4. Yeah. That is possible. It's I am possible. Queen H8, checkmate. Think, however, stupid. Shuba. No, Hastings was 88, 89, not 87, 88. Yeah. Yeah, Shuba was crushing me that game. Damn. No, I didn't see the film trailer yet for Tarantino. Yeah, the Shuba was 88, 89. I got married at that tournament. God damn, Nigel Short was there. Yeah. You guys shouldn't be talking about the game. Somebody give you a ball and bounce it. That's what you should do. The database is wrong. Queen H4. I want to know, have you ever seen Chocolate Rain? It's probably not even good. Coming down. Whoa! Shrip 350 subscribed. Thank you. 800. I'm Twitch. Okay. Did So win today? No, it was a draw. Yeah. I want to know, have you ever seen something Dark Side? Chess is too hard. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning. That's unfortunate. I like winning. So that's too bad. I want to know. Man, I only have 1:31 left. Darn. Let's see. Have you ever seen something? I'd definitely rather lose than draw. 1,040 centidues tax season. Thank you. Have you ever seen the rain? I got Vishwa nothing. I want to know. Have you ever seen the rain? Yeah, I definitely rather lose than draw. Definitely. Have you ever seen the rain coming down? Tricks are for kids. Thanks for the 1,040, Smitty. You're the best. Oh, here's my drink. All right, down a piece for nothing and down 40 seconds. All right. What are you going to do? I'm Samoan. But I'm playing Grandmaster Gus, so there's always a chance. I never saw guys so quick to give back material. Still losing for me, but not as losing. Close. I want to know. Yep. All right, good game, but not too good. You guys knew I was going to win. I want to know about a Karen, too. Yay, Karen won. My opponent, Gus, just texted me. All right, so that was a nice, easy win. And now I'm playing some guy from Brazil. And I'm the nut. That's the funny part. Do I remember this one? G6. Yeah, that's my game from Foxwoods against a 2300. Let's see, his name was, let's see, what was his name? I know his name. I just can't think of it. Damn. Yeah, I was black in Foxwoods. That was like 10 years ago. Maybe it was more than 10 years ago. I forgot his name. Bauer? It's like R. Bauer. Ron Bauer? Something like that. I don't know. Something like that. Some name that's similar to that. Yeah. Don't know if it was Ron Bauer, but yeah, close. It was Ron Howard. I don't know. Yeah, Richard Bauer. That's it. Yeah, Richard Bauer. Yeah, I show that sometimes. That was a good ending. It's a happy ending. Yeah. Can I say how hot Karen is? You can say whatever you want. It's the United States of America. Karen's definitely hot. Can't argue with that. I mean, she's hot, but, you know, I don't know if she's Ben Finegold hot. I don't know. That's a tough one. Tough one. Yeah. Tough decision. It's pretty hot over there. Yeah. Peaked at 9. Correct. Yeah, that was from 1979. God damn. Karen will stream, you know, when she feels like it. Yeah. That's when she'll stream. She's busy. She has to run the chess center. Well, you guys do nothing all day. She runs the chess center. So she'll stream when she has time to stream. Unlike St. Louis, we don't have 25 employees here. We got me and Karen. You know, think of the kids. Think of Karen. 98 degrees. Yeah, I got 9 queens. That's a well-known stream. 9 queens. 9. Wager Queenie 1. Let's see. In the pines, sun don't ever shine, shiver the whole night through. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? What? What's happening? 23.99. 99. All right. 3 has farewell. Blah blah blah. All right, time to donate because I'm not playing. Let's look at Karen's game. Go Karen. Can't find it because I'm real smart. The Mighty Warrior 24. Is that a country? India? Nope. Go, Karen. Come on, you hot piece of ass wife. You can do it. That's an odd time to bring that up. That's a great Family Guy line. Family Guy's so good. India's a country? It's not a subcontinent? Why do YouTube comments get you so upset? They do? What? Man, Karen's got pandemonium over there on the Queen's side. God damn. Will you analyze my game? Incorrect. Karen's this hottie who's always coming on my stream. Always like trying to ask me to come over when the stream's over. Come on, Karen. Yeah, that wasn't a good move. No. No. Darn. That's right. Lois may be worth $1 million to you, but to me, she's worthless, Mr. Peter Schmidt. Go, Karen. Man, what would I do here? God damn. I win every game, but how would I win this game? Yeah, I would win this game. Damn. Karen, you had him at hello. Yeah, that's the move I would have made. Yeah, good job, Karen. That's what I would have played. Who's the greatest basketballer? I mean, probably Bill Russell. Go, Karen. Yay, towards the center. And she has a good bishop. She's still in it to win it. The guy's from India. His connection could go at any second. He could die of starvation. All kinds of stuff. I'll just text her good moves to make. What do I think about them as a resource? Chess.com's the best. Go chess.com. What? Karen lost? No, but she played bishop f8. No, look at her bishop on f8. Damn. I'm the funniest. Kara wants to go to sleep, but she said she'll finish the tournament. Yeah, I know, Kasparov, unfortunately. Blah, blah, blah. A whip? A whip. At one point, Naka was ranked second in the world. Yep. How do you peak at chess? The truth hurts. Would somebody think of the children? Okay, I have 4 out of 4, as does the 2200, so we'll get paired. 7-round tournament, 39 players. And here we go. Yeah, I remember when I was higher rated. Yeah. 2663 was my peak. Now I'm old. Yeah. Like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay thee down. God, that was terrible. I guess I'm not as good as Mr. Garfunkel. Terrible. Frankly, terrible. Probably better than Hikaru, though. I'll be world champion someday in some other universe. Like a bridge over troubled waters. Uh, 505. Why E6 instead of E5? Why E5 instead of E6? How you like that question? Didn't like that question, did you? I mean, E5 is not what I play. I play E6. Can't play E5 to bishop G5. It's terrible. What's my favorite time to play? What? Troubled waters. Da, 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 da. 500 viewers to do. No. No. I'm the hilariousist. That's funny. I drove my Chevy to play Levy, but then I resigned. Terrible. Man. Don McClain was not impressed. Frankly, I'm not impressed. Living, loving, 2600. What do I play here? I've had this position before. Oh. Can I play here or do I lose right away? Good question. Probably loses. Yeah, that's no good. John Davies was here earlier. Frank Lee. Good old boys. Yeah. Good old Blues Brothers band boys. Kid Charlemagne. That's Stevie Dan. Steely Dan. God damn. Nobody knows Kid Charlemagne. Why not? Why did you play King F8? It's my prep. This is my line. Castles is no good. You get mated. King F8 safer. Da 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 da. Justice Thomas is alive. I'm the best at everything. Everything. Living, loving, 2600. Always play King B1. Still theory. Chess is too hard. Let's look at some of the dirty text with Karen. All right. All right, what happened? Bishop D6. Yeah, complicated. Jesus. Huh. King takes, queen takes. I don't know, maybe king takes. Yeah, I guess. Maybe queen takes. Oh. Not sure. Dude, your time usage indicates that you're not playing fair. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, that was too good. I shouldn't have taken with the king. Darn. Go, Ben. I don't know. Guess it doesn't matter what I do. I'm lost anyway. Material's equal, though. That's funny. Well, if he was cheating, which I guess he wasn't, he's not cheating now. Probably wasn't cheating. But yeah, his time usage is weird. I don't really care about his moves. Just the way he uses his time is weird. I mean, I'm going to win for sure, so now I don't care. If I'm going to win, cheat all you want. If I'm not going to win, then stop cheating. Rawr! I am the funniest. Or something. Hooray for Ben. Yeah, I broke 2,400. Man, I was getting my ass kicked that game. God damn. Man, I was getting beat like, something. Karen paid me to ask these questions. What questions? Yeah, make sure you follow Karen's stream. Do as I say. Go, Karen. Aw, Karen's tired. No. Yeah, Karen's going to get a spanking for that. Man, even if she won, she's getting a spanking. But now, it's apt. Damn. 39 players left. The usual 10 or so withdrew. It's a 7-round tournament. The tournament ends in 20 minutes, and round 6 is starting soon. Very soon. He wasn't cheating. I was just complaining. Where's Karen's stream? It's somewhere. All right, let's play Knight D2. I never play that. Guy's 1900, so I guess I can do whatever I want. There, let's see, takes. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Go, Ben. Who is cheating? Your mother. That's why you were born. Man, God, whoever that was, good. Or is it whomever that was? My bad. Yeah, truth hurts. Yeah. I had to leave my game to laugh at that. What? I hung my pawn? No, they said I was hung. They was right. Damn, you tell them, Karen. Damn. This guy's proving every move he's not cheating. The answer is fries. And it's still theory. That's all correct. Oh, man, I'm so winning. I better blunder so I get anything more interesting. Oh, even I'm bored. God. How do I win the let me count the ways depth, breadth, and height my soul can reach, or something like that? Frankly, delicious. Is Karen streaming now? No, she hasn't started her stream yet. It's coming. She's coming. Trust me. And then some. I don't know if I should play bishop e7, bishop b2, or knight f7. I like them all. Knight f7 is the most stream friendly, so I guess I'll do that. Yeah, this is the stream friendly move. Huh. You ever had that not so fresh feeling? Yeah. Rook e8, proving he's not cheating. God. I mean, every move wins immediately. I'm so confused. How's it possible to play this bad? Practice? B5. God damn. Ugh. The guy's going to win on time because every move wins for me, so I'm confused. Maybe I'm just easily confused. Getting blurry vision. The moves are so winning. Hello. Remember, the more you donate, the more money I have. Remember that. Sometimes you guys forget. What do you do? C5? Can I sack my rook and win easily? I mean, obviously, queen g4 is resignation. All right, let's play queen g4. If there's a move that's not resigns, I don't know what it is. Wow, G5. God damn. Resigns was much better. He had better winning chances with Resigns. Yeah. Man, this guy plays like Ginger GM. Well, he offered a draw. I would do that. I agree. It's funny that you guys in the chat, Rodney Dangerfield told a funny joke on the Tonight Show. Said, "My wife and I, we don't really like to smoke, but we agreed we can smoke after sex." Said, "I've been on the same pack for the last 15 years. My wife's up to 2 packs a day." I like that joke. It's too complicated for most of you, but a couple of you get it. So, yay, 2405 adues. Who won the U.S. Championship? I guess either Carwan or so. $542 viewers ado. Who's going to get my viewers in 15 minutes? The answer is Fries. Should I give him to Gotham Chess or Chess Coach Net? I think Chess Coach Net's going to get him, if he's still streaming. He's definitely going to be Chess Coach Net. Atlanta, ATL. OTP! Let's see. Whoa, a fat, sarcastic Star Trek fan. You must be a devil with the ladies. He's ending his stream? All right. Yeah, I remember this photograph. Like, see this photograph? I just saw it a few minutes ago, and I remember it. So I have a photographic memory. Yeah, exactly. Where's Karen? I assume naked in bed. Let's see. Is she playing? And now, let's see. She's got 2 out of 6. So she won her last game. Go, Karen. Last round's coming up. He's Samoan. What's he going to do? You know, wouldn't call him fat. Okay, I have 6 out of 6. Looks like it's going to be a boner for Boner EC. And then it'll be a boner for me. Never mind. Can't say that on the stream. For those of you who weren't here, let's see, I can't show that naked picture. What's going on here? Turn it. Okay, let's see. There we go. There, no. All right. It's coming up. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Ah, didn't get there. Go Ginger GM and Finegold. Go us. Bam. You can't beat whatever that is. Man. What a donation. What the hell? Have I ever played in the U.S. Championship? What the hell? Jesus Christ. $9.99. I was born before you were a GM. Thanks, Samstorm15. Played the U.S. Championship. What the hell? Yeah, I've played in 5 U.S. Championships. 5. I've played in 9 U.S. Championships. 9. 999. Ginger's not as bad as he plays. Let's be nice to Ginger. Come on. Abe Froman 4444 quoting Blazing Saddles. Good job. Ginger's the funnest. Agreed. No, I can go up 4 games against Ginger. Then Danny's like, cool it. Yeah. Did I lose in the championships? Never. Never. I never lose. Never. And always too soon. No, this is the last tournament. Your butt goes down in the 5th. Say it. My ass goes down in the 5th. is good, but you're not good enough. How many fights you think you got left? 2? You heard me just fine, Punchy. What'd you say, Palooka? Any idea the highest rated players of Foxwoods? No idea. Lots of GMs. Can you still be top 10 players? No. I can never be top 10 players. My day is good. Hey, my name's Paul, and this is Between Y'all. Then why'd you bring it up? Asshole. Is this like 40 moves in 2 hours? What's happening here? Well, I mean, I beat Mamajarov in a game 15 on the internet. I thought you meant like real chess. Yeah. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Turns the engine on. Nice. I beat your mama. I did not fill out my brackets. Probably won't this year. Too busy. Man, I'm all over this guy like Finegold versus Karen in about 40 minutes. Yeah, what the hell's this? Come on, man. Gotta play better than that. Finegold Anand Oakham 86. A very long draw. C5. Wow. Jesus. God, every move wins so easily. I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, that was an interesting game with Vishy. That's the first time I met him. Let's face it, everything below the waist is kaput. I might be tired, but I still play Queen E5. Yeah, top 10 players do win more. Yeah. This is the game Uma Thurman versus the bathroom. I said, God damn. Man, I'm doing to this guy what I'm going to do to Karen in a few minutes. Sack the exchange on my stream. Take everything. It's going to be hard to do and not made them. I'll try, I guess. Yeah, I want to reset the board up. It's going to be hard. I think I can do it. It's not going to be easy, though. But I think I can do it. Not easy. I think I can reset the board. Don't resign, please. I want to try to reset the board. Damn it. Get away from my pawn. All right. Yes. Man, that was hard to do. Damn. Because I had to, get him out of there. All right. Screenshot or whatever. Amsterdam, yeah, I lost that game out of Carol Khan. That sucked. I had 4 out of 5. I beat Iescos. Oh, no, I didn't beat Iescos. I beat Gelfand, Sasonko, Van der Stern, and Kaif, and I lost that game. That's terrible. Thanks for the subscription. Damn, you talk about the one game I lost. Oh. All right, you can resign now. I don't want to move, just resign. Do as I say. 100 centidues. Thank you. You had to figure out how to do it. It wasn't easy. No. Why aren't you resigning? What's going on here? I don't want to move. Thank you. Come on. 88 moves. Yay. All right. 7 out of 7. Go Karen. But stay awake somehow. She's going to be asleep. Damn. So you got to be careful when somebody gets you in a sleeper hold, because when you wake up, your anus really hurts. So Karen's got to watch out for that. Oh, Karen got 3 out of 7. She won her last game. Yeah, she won her last 2 games. Damn. Good job, Karen. And she broke 4 digits. Yeah. Yeah, I made a couple bad moves in the late opening against Judith that game. Yeah. I'll show you my game with Judith. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Ah, it's Karen. I'll show you the game with Judith from Amsterdam that the guy was talking about. Okay. So I was black against Judith. Oh, no, I didn't play that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, Bishop D7 is probably not a good move. Yeah. This is the game that we're talking about. Yay, I won. Hooray for Ben. Yeah. Yeah, I think she played Bishop F4, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Judah played here. It might have been Bishop F4. And I made a really bad move here. I played Bishop B4 check. That was a terrible move because I lost like 2 tempi, and her king doesn't want a castle anyway. So that was dumb. And then I lost like a 45 move endgame. Ugh. God, you bring up the only game I lost. Not the game I beat. See, first of all, I was at FM, and I beat Sasonko, Van der Stern, Kaif which was the Dutch Olympic team, and I beat Gelfand in 25 moves. So I had 4 out of 5, and I was tied for first. And I beat Gelfand in round 5. He had 4 out of 4, and he had beaten the other 3-pointers. And I was like 23-something. I gained over 40 feet of that tournament. And you bring up the game that I lost. Terrible. Damn. Horrible. Well, the game is only like 30 years old. I'm sure you remember 30-year-old games too. All right, looks like I got a raid Gotham chess, right? Because there ain't nobody else to raid. Not sure that's a good reason, but I mean, I love Gotham chess. All right, Levy. I've showed the game against Gelfand a million times. Aw. Judith, she was, Grandmaster. Yeah. All right, so I'll raid Gotham chess, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time. I'm not going to stream on Friday and Saturday. I'm going to be in Dothan, Alabama with Karen visiting her mom. So, yeah. And I just got a text from Karen. This is true. This isn't like one of these things where I log off. And I was like, I wasn't really sexting. Well, I was sexting her earlier. And I was like, when are you streaming? Because they're asking me. And she told me she's going to stream